Guaibasaurus. Guaibasaurus is an extinct genus of basal saurischian dinosaur known from the late Triassic Caturrita formation of Rio Grande do Sul, southern Brazil. Most analyses recover it as a sauropodomorph, although there are some suggestions that it was a theropod instead. In 2016, Gregory South. Paul estimated it at 2 meters 6.6 ft and 10 kilograms 22 pounds, whereas in 2020 Molina-Pérez and Larramendi listed it at 3 meters 10 ft and 35 kilograms 77 pounds. Discovery. Guaibasaurus was originally named on the basis of the holotype MCMPV2355, a well-preserved partial postcranial skeleton, and the paratype MCMPV2356, an articulated and nearly complete left hind limb, which were discovered in the Cismari do Pinhalti locality near Candelaria, Rio Grande do Sul, in Brazil, in the upper portion of the Candelaria sequence of the Caturrita formation. Later, 2 additional specimens were referred to G. candelariensis, of whose PV725T an articulated and nearly complete postcranial skeleton missing one forelimb, both feet and the neck, and MCMPV 10112, a not fully prepared block containing articulated parts and some isolated elements, including a partial and. The referred materials were collected from the Linasalius locality near the town of Fax Nordisteno, Rio Grande do Sul, also in the upper portion of the Candelaria sequence of the Caturrita formation. All specimens were collected in these 2 localities from the lower portion of the Caturrita formation Rosario do Sul group, Parnor Basin, or alternatively the uppermost Santa Maria II sequence, dating to the early Norium faunal stage of the late Triassic. A UPB uranium decay dating found that the Caturrita formation dated around 225.42 million years ago, putting it less than 10 million years younger than the Santa Maria and Esquiquiolastra formations, from where the earliest dinosaurs are known. Specimen of XPV725T is articulated with hind limbs tucked underneath its body and forelimbs flexed to the side. Although most of the neck is not preserved, the vertebrae at the base of the neck are present enough its PV725T and curved to the left, suggesting the entire neck was curved toward the left side of the body. The posture of the skeleton is similar to the resting position of birds and is otherwise primarily known from advanced maniraptoran dinosaurs that are closely related to birds. It has also been observed in the dinosauriform Saltopus. Like living birds, Guaibasaurus may have rested in this position to conserve body heat. Guaibasaurus was first named by Jose Fahrenheit, Bonaparte, Jorge Ferrigula, and Ana Maria Ribeiro in 1999, and the type species is Guaibasaurus candelariensis. The generic name was named after the Rio Guaiba hydrographic basin where the holotype was found as a part of the PRO Grande Guaiba project, a scientific program supporting research on fossils from the Triassic period. The specific name is named after Candelaria, a city near the fossil locality in which the holotype was found. Classification. Jose Bonaparte and colleagues, in a 1999 description of the genus, found it to be possible basal theropod and placed it in its own family, Guaibasauridae. Bonaparte and colleagues 2007 found another early Brazilian dinosaur, Saturnalia, to be very similar to it, and placed the 2 in the Guaibasauridae, which was found to be a primitive saurischian group. Bonaparte found that these forms may have been prosauropods, primitive sauropodomorphs, or an assemblage of forms close to the common ancestor of the sauropodomorphs and theropods. Overall, Bonaparte considered that both Saturnalia and Guaibasaurus were more theropod-like than prosauropod-like. More recent cladistic analyses have disagreed on the placement of Guaibasaurus. Some analyses have found it to be a basal theropod, while others consider it a basal sauropodomorph. Other members of Guaibasauridae, such as Saturnalia, are generally considered to be very basal sauropodomorphs and may or may not form a clade with Guaibasaurus. An article depicting a novel phylogenetic hypothesis for Salsaurids also recovers Guaibasaurus as a sauropodomorph, but close related to the Coevalenosaurus and Macaculum rather than a early form such as Saturnalia. Thus, an Isauridae is a genus synonym of Guaibasauridae in this proposal. This result was corroborated in the description paper of the theropod Erythrovenator jacquiensis.